All right, today we're going to dive into one of the most flexible and honestly rewarding careers out there right now, teaching English online. And let's be real, who can't relate to this? This quote from online teacher Shannon Fernandez pretty much says it all. It's one of the biggest perks, for sure. But trust me, it's about so much more than just comfortable clothes.
So, if the idea of setting your own hours, working from literally anywhere, and making some great money sounds good to you, well, then teaching English online might just be the perfect move. Okay, so here's our roadmap. We're going to talk about the freedom this all brings, then a checklist to get you ready, where to find the perfect job, how to really stand out, and finally, what the future looks like. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the incredible freedom this career gives you. This is the big why that gets so many people excited in the first place. And seriously, the timing could not be better. The demand for online English teachers is absolutely booming right now, which means there's a massive opportunity for anyone who wants to jump in. Of course, we gotta keep it real. It's not all sunshine and pajamas. The pros are pretty obvious, right? You get ultimate flexibility, a good pay rate, the freedom to travel, and you can officially say goodbye to that morning commute forever. But yeah, there are some challenges. It can get a bit lonely sometimes, and the job search itself can feel overwhelming. Don't worry though, we're gonna walk you through all of that.
Okay, time to get practical. Let's build your pre-application checklist. This is the stuff you really need to have sorted before you start applying. It really just boils down to two simple things. First, your credentials. You gotta be fluent in English, and for most of these companies, you'll need a bachelor's degree. It doesn't always have to be in teaching though. Second, and this is just as crucial, you have to define your must-haves. What do you really want? Is it a flexible schedule, a certain amount of money, the ability to work while you travel? Knowing this will make your job search way, way easier. Okay, you've got your checklist. Now for the fun part. Let's find you a home. There are so many companies out there, but our goal is to find the one that's a perfect match for you. And you can see right here, there's a ton of variety. Different platforms are built for different people. If you love teaching kids, something like LingoAce is a fantastic option. If you'd rather work with business professionals, check out Twinix. And if you want total control, I'm talking you set your own prices and schedule, a marketplace like Preply is perfect for that. Now for the really exciting part, the money. Pay is generally good across the board, but some platforms offer premium, top-tier rates for qualified teachers. Let's look at a couple of the real heavy hitters. First up is Wales English. They're known as one of the highest-paying companies in the whole industry. They focus on full immersion classes, and they give you excellent support. Now, the key thing to know here is that the parents actually choose the teachers directly. So making a great first impression with your profile is absolutely critical. And the reward for that effort? You can make up to $26 an hour, plus bonuses. That is a serious income, and it just shows you the potential in this field. Another huge player is VIP Kid. They are famous for their insane flexibility. You can literally change your availability every single week. That's a game changer. They offer a solid base pay with plenty of incentives on top of that, and their earning potential is also really impressive. You're looking at up to $22 an hour. So yeah, this proves that teaching online can be a truly profitable career. So you've got your list of dream companies. Now, how do you make sure your application rises to the top of the pile? Here's the secret. Do your homework. The application process is a two-way street, so you need to be asking questions. Like, what are the requirements? Do I need a TEFL certificate? Getting one, by the way, shows you know what you're doing and makes you a much stronger candidate. What's the schedule like? Are there minimum hours? Who are the students? Do I have to prepare the lessons? And of course, how does the pay work? And don't forget to ask about the cancellation policy. Getting answers to these questions beforehand gives you all the power. You're deciding if they're a good fit for you. And finally, let's look ahead a little bit. The world of online teaching is always changing, and it's offering more and more opportunities for people who want to be independent and build their own thing. And this whole evolution has created a new kind of professional, the teacherpreneur. This is someone who goes beyond just working for a company and starts to build their own teaching business, their own brand, completely on their own terms. It's pretty cool. And this is more possible now than ever before. Marketplaces like Preply are a great place to start, but the real key is to find your niche. So instead of just being a general English teacher, you become the teacher for Spanish-speaking software engineers, or the go-to expert for medical professionals. You build your brand around that, and you attract your ideal students directly. That's how you go from being a teacher to being a business owner. So, when you can teach from a beach in Thailand, a cafe in Paris, or just from the comfort of your own home office, the entire world truly becomes your classroom. So, the only question left is, where will you set up yours?